Hello everyone and welcome to the Trade Ideas live trading room recap for Friday, July the 5th. My name is Barry Anderson, moderator of your trading room. Any questions you may have for me, you can use this email address right here. And this is a link to get into our free trading room. You don't have to be a member of Trade Ideas to be in our free room. I open the room every morning at 9 o'clock Eastern Time. That's when I start to share my screen. I get live on the mic a little after that. I go up to 3:30 Mondays to Thursdays and up to 3 o'clock on Fridays. In the email you're getting, you will see a promo code still, which is still valid. Second here. One moment, please. Okay, so yes, the promo code is still valid until 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time, Sunday night, all right? And that is good for 25% off the first month only, or the entire year of a Trade Ideas subscription. So, again, I always have to laugh at people who say, let me just get this out of the way here, who say, there won't be very many interesting plays day after. Oh, and by the way, to all my American friends out there, I hope everybody had a nice 4th of July. And so we've had a day and a half off from the markets. And again, a lot of people think, well, Friday, who is going to trade after Thursday, a holiday? We can always find things to trade with Trade Ideas, I'll tell you that. And this is the one that probably in the room made a lot of people very happy, including myself. So GOL, if you were in the room on Wednesday, let me just look at the daily chart. So you can see this candle right there. There's the daily candle on Wednesday. And there was the volume, pretty decent volume. So why did it pop? Well, Goldman Sachs put a buy recommendation on it. You know, that's really the only reason that we could find in the room why it popped. So this meant that this was something that should be watched going forward. And let me get to the 15-minute chart. So here's what it did on Wednesday. Here was the pre-market, not really at the beginning, nothing. But there it is. There's 9 o'clock. These are 15-minute candles. There's 9 o'clock. There's 9:15, and here's the open. So you can see what it did in the pre-market. Obviously still strong. So myself, and I'm sure a lot of other people, I watched this one take out 20. Excuse me, pulled right back. And then I thought, okay, if it takes out 20 again, I want to hop in it. And that's exactly what I did. I got into this one at 2023, right around here. I did sell some right here at 2065, and I sold some here just in case it couldn't break through that whole number. And I still have some left, so I'm up over $1 from my original entry. Just a wonderful, wonderful trade. And one of the reasons is if you look at I'll go to a monthly chart, and you're going to see there's really you have to go back to 2011 before you see these highs. So there's really no resistance whatsoever. Now of interest is AZUL. This is a Brazilian. GOL is a Brazilian airline, and so is this one. So they are both on fire. And again, may as well be a lifetime high. In fact, this is a lifetime high, a true lifetime high. Looks like this is maybe an IPO back in 2 years ago, a little over 2 years ago. So anyway, bottom line is that people will dump all over Goldman Sachs and think they're the awful group. But I'll tell you what, I mean, you have to pay attention sometimes when Goldman Sachs puts a buy or a sell recommendation on things. Not necessarily are they going to do this so quickly, but let me get to the goal. Sorry. But a lot of times they will. And especially, with the market, not that many stocks to chase. Traders will start concentrating a little bit more on stocks that are really moving. And obviously the Goldman upgrade has really, really helped this one. So I also said in the room or somebody asked me, I think I was about an hour in, and I don't think I'd made a trade yet. And one of the problems I think a lot of traders have, especially if you're new, but even if you're not new, I know traders that just have to be in something all day long. And that is certainly not me. I mean, I happen to still be in this one, but look, I've already made a couple of sales on it. But I try my best not to trade out of boredom. If something doesn't set up for me, then, I just don't do it. And, every now and then, in fact, I should show you one that I did take that I probably shouldn't have taken, after having said I don't trade it. But the OASM, I did take this one right here, I think, or at 222. And I really should have probably, at that point of the day, I think the VWAP was about 228. Probably should have waited for the VWAP to clear. Look, but I saw this candle. I mean, this had a crazy move at the beginning of the day, all the way up to 343. It did have some news. You could see in the pre-market it had done something, but so I took a bit of a gamble, I guess, of taking this before it crossed the VWAP. It worked out okay. I was able to sell some up here and then on the way down. But typically, I will also wait for the VWAP. Here is one that was, I don't know if it's still screaming higher. Look at this move here, ORBC. Just an amazing, amazing move. People ask, do we have a news feed? Well, believe me, by the time you would probably read the news, even if it was relatively quick, this has already happened. So what are you going to do? Are you just going to chase it? I mean, you could, I suppose. Sometimes it works. A lot of times it will not work. But anyway, this is our news. I mean, look at the volume that came into the stock. It hadn't traded really at all, until that. And I still don't even know what the news is. When I looked at my Interactive Brokers headlines, there wasn't anything there yet. There's possibility that's there now. But, for me now, I might trade this one if it gets over 807. It just takes out the high of the bodies of those two candles and see if it can have another run. Anyway, that is about it. Another really good day, great day in the room. The overall SPY volume is probably way, way down, but it doesn't matter. All you have to do is, if you have trade ideas, we can always identify the alpha stocks of the day and, just follow them. And I'm not saying they're all going to, do what a GOL did, but at least we can identify the alpha stocks. An alpha stock basically being a stock that is in essence trading on its own. It doesn't care what the overall market's doing, and it doesn't really care what its sector is doing. It just has news, and it's going to kind of trade on its own. All right, so I want to get out of this and bring back the capture program. And so, hey, we're into a weekend already. So I hope everybody has a great weekend, and I'll open the room on Monday morning at 9 o'clock. So I hope to see you there. Bye-bye.